My name is Sarfraz Ahmed. I'm your personality development teacher. Today we are going to discuss effective communication skill. So as we all know that the ability to communicate effectively is an essential skill in today's world. Communication is basically dynamic process, and how you communicate can positively and negatively affect your relationship, what kind of relationship you have in your business, in your workplace, in your personal life as well. So how we can make our communication effective? So it does not happen overnight. It is a skill that has to be cultivated and developed. Here are some skills that can be practiced to build on, or how to develop your effective communication skill, or we can say communication skill. So first point is active listening. Second, non-verbal communication, asking questions, being clear and to the point. Fifth point, clarifying and summarizing, being empathetic, providing feedback, developing trust and rapport. Ninth, being present. If we talk about active listening, it is actually necessary in effective communication. First, whatever you speak, you have to be a good listener as well. If you are speaking in a good way but you are not a good listener, so this kind of communication is not going to be good, or you can say it is not going to be a effective communication. Let's talk about non-verbal communication. You have to be clear about non-verbal communication. Whatever sign has been given by a sender, that has to be understood by a person. If you can't understand this kind of sign, you can't make a great communication skill. So you need to be clear about non-verbal communication. What kind of gesture, postures, sitting, dressing has been provided or given by a speaker. Third point, asking question. If you are talking in terms of meeting or in terms of research paper, you are sitting somewhere and you are just giving a kind of lecture on a topic, but no one is asking a question. So this is not going to be a effective communication. Effective communication means you have to got some question from other side as well. Being clear and to the point. What you want to say, this should be clear and point to point. Fifth, clarifying and summarizing. What you are saying, you have to be clear and you have to summarize these points in last. Whatever you are saying, you have to be summarized. Being empathetic. It means if someone is coming to you and saying, "Sir, I do have some problem. Sir, I was just accidentally hidden somewhere and I do have some problem. But your teacher is not listening you. He's just working in his mobile, or maybe he's busy somewhere, but he's not listening to your talk." It means this is not going to be effective communication. Providing feedback. It is one of the important topic or point in effective communication. First you will listen to other person, then you are going to provide feedback. If you are not providing some kind of feedback, it means the communication is not effective. If you are getting some kind of feedback, it means your communication is good or your communication is effective. Feedback may be in a positive sense, you can say, or negative sense as well. Developing trust and rapport. It means you have to develop some kind of trust in some other person, as well as you have to find some kind of rapport as well. If you are not finding this kind of trust or rapport, it means you are not a good speaker, or you can say you are not providing that much of good communication skill. Being present. What you are saying in a meeting, what you are saying in a class, you have to be present in that class, and you have to clear about your point as well. So that's all for today, and we will discuss some other topic in next class. Thank you very much.